Hello guys, so today we are at the Bugatti Owners Club. You can see it on the building behind me there, we should be able to see it. So behind us here is Peugeot Fest. Now, not only is it a festival that I love because there's Peugeots here, but it is one of the best in the UK due to the location and the vibes that you get from this sort of place. So we're going to get started. We're going to get walking around and you're going to see some amazing French Peugeots today and some awesome track action. So stay with us and let's get this video done. So here indeed we begin. So I'm sweaty, I've had to catch my breath back up. It's a steep ass hill, but we're up on this side of the circuit. We're going to walk around behind me now and down and collect all the cars in the main paddock area. So we're going to twist around and see a lovely van that isn't part of the display. But we're going to start off with three very nice 306s. We've got a burgundy blue and a silver one here. They look great. I don't know if any of these are actually GTI 6s, but I would imagine at least one of them is going to be a D-turb. But yeah, look, lovely. Loving the wheels. Absolutely love that sort of moonstone grey colour on there, bluey grey. I wouldn't even say it's grey, it's just lovely, whatever it is. And this one, XSI, has interested me because the rear seems to have a spoiler that's different to the rest. So I thought we'd have a little walk around this one. Let's see, here it's got like a sloping. There he is. Got like a sloping spoiler on the back. And also it's a 5-door, which is not too common to see, so yeah. Now this 806 should not be parked like that, it should be parked the other way out. It's awesome. This guy's loving the photo bomb, video bomb. So this is actually set on alpha wheels, which is pretty interesting, but yeah, it's just such a mad car. Retro as well, but yeah, look at the size of these windows. Must be the biggest windows I've ever seen on a car, but it's mad. I'm loving the colours. And over here we've got a couple of 205s as well. Transition over to, look at these two. Beautiful. A couple of 306s again. I think that might be a rally there. It actually is as well. Genuine look. Yeah, not coming to see one of these anymore. See, we've got the rally seats in there. You can see them through the window. Look, nice and bolstered. I have a traitor in the RCZ community up here. But interestingly enough, it's the first one I've seen that's actually got mud flaps on. Take a look at that. Right next to it is this. Which is amazing, look at that. I see plenty of these today. But not so many of these 104s. We've got to have a little look on the inside of this one as well. Look. Lovely Gen 1 106. I have a variety of cars down there, so we're just going to go through them all. So we've got Gen 1, we've got a 106 GTI in an amazing yellow, we've got another GTI which is running comp motives, it's great, in the silver, it's just beautiful. This is just something else, absolute track. It actually has got a Honda bump in it here, Type R, yeah. K20 in it. It looks like a K20.
Good job.
K20 climb. This will be going up, probably go up the hill climb later, I expect, Hurst. It's got the biggest brakes you could possibly fit underneath. Is what looks like 15s, I think, 16s. Yeah, proper Trek specs out. He's even got a cork for his to stop the water from getting in through and when it's wet. Yeah, what? So we've got a Peugeot Sport Edition 208, flexing the fact he has got one of the best seats ever made by Peugeot. Absolutely love these. They're just such comfy, awesome seats. But yeah, beautiful interior, mate. Loving the red stitching. And we'll walk around and check out the rest of them. I think we have a 207 on the end as well, hanging out at some point. These are all the same colour, these are. They're four in the same colour, or very similar colour anyway. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see one that's got this. It's got the mat on this half of the car, and then they can clear on the back. Normally it's the other way around, somebody they'll have the mat down the back and then the clear on the front, so it looks nice in that blue offset. So we've got 3 207s here, repping 207 info. Now, they're all on the stock ride light, and I don't know what Peugeot are thinking, but look at this, it's like 4x4 on the back here. And they even had the GTIs like that as well. But
literally fit my hand.
guess we can put a fist in the Cupra style exhaust tip on this one. But we have a blue 5-door with older style 206 wheels on them. Now we've definitely got what is probably either a THP or a diesel white one just up there. We've got this one here, SP grill on the front, aftermarket lights. And then we've got this white one, which is one of the better colours they did in these, which is definitely a THP or a diesel. But looking at the front end and what it would be, I would imagine that's a diesel. I don't think that would be a GT. So yeah, there we are. There's a lineup of 207s. Hopefully we'll see some more, and a GTI, because I haven't seen one for you. We've got the final lineup of 208s. So many of them, so we'll go past nice and slow. Now, at least 2 of these that I've seen have got the catch can, which has its own, like, it's really funky. It's got its own like a little catch can holder, like a cup holder. You know, so maybe one day if you want to warm up, have a hot drink, you could just leave it sat in there, heat your drink up. Yeah, this is basically the same as my engine, but it's got the older style turbo setup with a smaller turbo.
It's a bit low coolant.
Oh yeah, it is a bit. Fill your coolant up, mate. Come and find me. I've got some. It'll be too late anyway because the video's recorded after this. But yeah, look, he's got the older style turbo, and the older style the coolant comes around like that and round. But yeah, I was looking at one of those for my car actually. Fit quite nice. And this as well, actually, that's quite smart. The air intake there, rather than rushing all the way around here and wasting air resistance like on the RCZ. So yeah, it's not bad at all. We'll walk down the rest. That's really smart. I forgot the name of that, but it's pretty smart. It's one with the green matte paint. And yeah, we're going to finish the rest of them off.
At the back one there, the back one is hot already.
Funky wheel choice, it does work though. Although I think everyone's to drive this car, so we might struggle.
That's going to be up.
There we are.
Yeah,
So we have the 206s. Now back 10 years ago, these were in their prime and they were literally everywhere, but it's starting to become a rarity on the streets nowadays. So I'm walking around on these. Nice induction on that, look at that. It's really nice intake. This is pretty sweet, very different. It says CC. We've got the lovely sort of pinstripe mat down the rear. That's nice. Love they've taken out the actual lens on this and they've changed the colours on here so it suits, because obviously the lens would have the colours in, so nice way to make it different. Then we've got this one here before I fall down a small hill. GTI track car there. So a lot can change in the year, but I'm hoping this potentially when I come back next year is still here, because I can see they are in the process of fitting a wide body kit onto the car. You can see it there, look. So that's an awesome little build, to be fair. Probably key to see what happens with this one. It's fairly stock inside at the moment, but yeah, definitely made a difference with it here, as you can see. Looks awesome. It's going to look great when it's done. Got another red one here, which I think is just a GTI, not the 180. It's a GTI 140, I think. And then we've got another 180 over here, chilling out as well. Look. Loving the colour choice here. The gold on blue works sweet. And we've got a black one to finish off. This one turned up while I was looking down here, but it is sweet. This we've got to get it. With the hella fogs in the front, look at that. Rally spec through and through. So we've got 2 really nice green 309s. Got a red one here, just track ready up. The old buckets up in there. Look at the fitment on that one, look. Lovely. And there's a lovely red one there to finish off. These always sit lower on the back because of the torsion beam on the back of them. Yeah. Always got a place in my heart. These are awesome little cars. I was loving this 205. I'm not going to get in the way of that.
Yeah, so shortened.
Yeah, 206 GC, you can tell with a big bumper on the front.
12 hours on the mill to shorten it back.
A couple of 205s. I think that's a 309 estate. I think. Or 405 estate. I don't know actually. That is, I said to Kirsten when I came in, that is just such a freaking awesome whip. I love that, to be fair. I've had a little walk around it as well, look. There we are, look, look at that.
Just a reminder, the hill climb will start at 10.
205s.
You need to make sure you've had safety
205.
briefing and filled in the appropriate forms before you take part.
Person looking wet, sweaty wet and miserable. Not the other sort of wet. Talking of wet, I am over this thing. Wow, 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 wow.
Taking part in those cavalcades
Look at that.
starts at 2 o'clock.
Dimmer kit on that as well. So actually the next lot of cars coming up are all dimmer kit cars, to be fair. It's fucking wide at the back.
So please make sure you do that before 2 o'clock if you want to take part. You need to have a driver briefing to take part.
That's not a wing, that is literally a table. What the fucking size is that wing? Yeah, I love the wheels on these. Because they're so wide on the back of the dimmer kit, they have to write learn to run alternative sizes on the rear and the front as well. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Something else that is. We've got a 306 XS, they're all the way from the Netherlands, fair play to them. On 207 wheels, looks alright to be fair. We're going to start rushing around the cars because the track is starting soon. The cars start going. So 406, we're going to see the stand later on, but it's nice to see another one. We've got a dimmer kit 309, which looks just impeccable. Look at the colour and the bodywork on that. It's just immense. Then we've got a couple of 205 convertibles here, one of which has got a fatty turbo as well. This one. The size of that. Gee whiz. Crazy, crazy car. Another one here. And then. That's all, MI16. So we have another fairly stock 205. Loving the retro vibes. Now these are so super rare, probably one of the rarest cars here. Very rare to see 306 coupe. Well, not coupe, cabriolet in fact, wrong word. We've got another Traitor, should be on our stand, but we have got an R. All black as well. Looking excellent. You've seen more, you would have seen more RCZs in the video previous. So we're going to talk about this. This is lovely. View 1.9 GTI. But someone's put a 2-litre GTI 6 lamp in this, but it is just so impeccably clean. Like, look at the arches. And the thing is, these are holding mad value now. Because a few years ago, well, not a few years ago now, we're probably talking 5-10 years ago. You know, 4 or 5 grand cars, but this is actually up for, I think it's not far under 20 grand. Well, that's the money these cars fetch nowadays. And it is crazy, but you can see how clean it is. This guy here, you can see it's like here. How clean that is, lad. Lovely, 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 lovely. Not much more I can say. Beautiful. I'm absolutely loving the arch on this. That is awesome. I'll walk up and check the rest of these as well. We've got a mixture of cars here. Lovely 208 as well. Another 406 Traitor, not on the stand, but it looks really nice in that green. And we've got another 106 and 205 here as well.
Yeah, so but that's it now.
This one's cool because it is an actual genuine 205 van. You can see it there. Look. It's a genuine van there. That's why it sits a bit higher on the back as well. So we've got a big mixture now. We've got throttle bodies on a 2-litre GTO 6, I would imagine that is. It's great. Another 208, another 205. We've got a very dusty, dirty 405 there, look alright. Look at that though. Nice. So many of these 208s. It's all so clean. You can just hear the first cars going up the hill climb now, so we'll get some of that action later on. Someone's left their alarm on, it's so annoying. Pink on silver, cool look. And nice GTI 6 sat here chilling as well. We've got a clean 205 on speed lines there. Probably powered by something pretty crazy, 206 this one. parts. You'll see plenty of those again today as well. And we've got one that's left. We've got another one here on right, which I'm really digging. It looks really nice. Another rally as well. That super clean, really clean. And speaking of cleaning, we've got a guy with his 508 here giving up the clean up as well. It's nice to see one of the new shapes getting modified. Still a lot of the old cars here. It's quite rare to see some of the newer cars here, but opened. There we go. But there we go. It's nice to see some new fresh cars over here. Got a E2008, probably one of the newest cars here. 306 SW going here. And here is a show and shine row. I'm going to walk down in a minute and show you all the show and shining cars when people have finished cleaning them up. Anyway, we'll continue down there. We had the 3008. We've got a 306 rally. Another nice 208. Ooh, that's 205. There's something else. Some impeccable paintwork on that as well. It's got a twin exit which looks really sweet. It suits the car really well. It's just lovely. Slightly wide body on there. It looks like a wider arch on the back of there. Clean. 206 Sport. Lovely mint. Green GTI as well. ITBs on there as well. Look. 309. Such a mixture here. There's another 205 van over here that looks a little bit lowered as well. Look at that. So many cool little race cars here. This is sweet. Come satin silver. Sort of gunmetal grey. It looks sweet. Proper old school 204 there, look at that. 309. A nice 106. So let's get a look at the show and shine cars then. So what, 208 GTI. 205. Super clean. These are all really clean. This 205 cab is something else. Look in the mirror there. I mean, the engine bay is just impeccable. Come out to the interior as well. Attention to detail is great. Beautiful. Another 205. We've got a hot 309 coming down here. We've got two. One on the show and shine.
How'd you get on then?
Lovely GTR 180 and lovely deep red. Two 208s. Another 309. So this is Ryan's 206. I'm loving these Iran style facelift lights he's got in there. It's not bad at all. Those lights do set the car off really well. He's got the aftermarket ones on the back as well, actually, I think. Yeah, he's got the aftermarket ones on the back which sort of ring round. That looks sweet. But yeah, this is probably one of the cleanest 206s that you'll see here at the event today. And he's got it in the best colour they do the 206 in as well. It's that really nice sort of sharp grey. There's not actually a 207 there. So we've got the previous Gen 508 SW. It's really nice to stay actually. And then we're finishing off with a 205, 306, 306, and 205. Here we go. All ready for show and shine. So we are the 508 PSE, which if you didn't know is about 400 horsepower or so. And it's all black with the loaded cowls down it. It's such a nice car. It's got the big Alcon front brakes on that. Walking down the side. Very awesome car. Very futuristic and very good looking. Amazing. T16 here as well. Lovely car. There we go. Got a good bunch of 208s here. We've got a lovely yellow 406 coupe. 306. I'm loving this 205 with the sort of mid spoiler he's got down the back of the boot lid. That's awesome. So here's another one in the sort of gunmetal grey they do. Such a beautiful car. awesome car. Like. Plenty of parts for those that are broken down here today as well. So this is the Pug one-off stand. We've got an RCZR. We've got this amazing purple wide body 205. Looks absolutely sweet. So we've got a power hunting 208 here as well. Getting out of that. Yeah, not bad, almost 300 brake. This is such a sweet ride. Attention to detail is just amazing. Look at these impeccable bodies on that one as well. To finish off a stand, we've got Tony's 206, but he's otherwise occupied at the moment. And we've got a nice set of 205s, all ITBs. And we've got a 206, 106 to finish. A 206 rally car with a twin wing on the back. It just looks absolutely pucker. Look at that there. Yeah, these are just mad cars here. Wide body, big engines, big power. Look at this there. Absolute madness. Yeah. 106, all rally spec'd up. Fog lights you've ever seen on a car. Yeah, look at these there. Amazing stuff. Couple of 308 GTIs which have been spec'd up from factory. I think you can actually buy them as sort of factory option. Amazing. There you go.
Can't read that, it's in French.
Is it? Oh, it is in French. But yeah, I'm sure you pay either to rent that out or you buy the vehicle from their factory made like that. One of those two. Yeah, immense car. It really is. Look at the part as well. Excellent. Here we are. So we have the super rare 406 coupes. Not a lot of them left in the world, and it's nice to see some still going. So we've got a V6 in yellow. Don't know about the rest of the edges on them, but we've got a nice few of them all together. It's a nice colour. Yeah, it's just rare to see them any day. Just really rare to see. They're really beautiful cars. So it's nice to see them all in one place. Here we are, we're crossing over the other side of the bridge. So while Kirsten's gone, I'm going to tell you why this is such a vibe. So we're sat here in the shade because it is warm today, and this is the view we've got. Impeccable views, guys. Now going around this track that you can see in the distance is a car, I would say, every 30 seconds. So as of right now, we're going to be heading off back over the bridge and collecting the last of the static cars that you're going to see today. And then throughout this video, as you've already seen, and we'll continue to see, we're going to have cars go around the track, and we're going to head up to the corner up there, which you can't really see very well. But over there is where we're going to be later on, collecting content and videos of people going up. But yeah, Pugfest is a vibe, and you should definitely come down to it next year. Sunroofs, I just thought I'd show you it, and the blue on it is really nice. But yeah, some more all around there, that. And there's the rest. So it's just nice to see so many of these cars that no longer really exist all together. So we've got beautiful blue ones there. Lovely blue.
What anything to do is undo some of the plug
Here we are. So we've got the SWs as well, look. Like a good estate. And these ones coming up here, the 407 coupes, in just a moment. Which have all got the V6 over the bonnet. There you go, that's got the V6 lump. That's a V6 diesel, which when you tune these up are very quick for what they are. And then we've got this one here, which is a V6 Jaguar derived / Ford derived lump in that. So, interesting fact about these have double glazed windows. You can actually see it there. It's got double glazed windows. Look, this is Peugeot's luxury sedan at the time. It's got a lot of very luxurious specifications to it as well. Loving the fitment on this with the RCZ wheels. It's a really aggressive look. We have a Phase 1 306 in a lovely grey. It is clean as anything as well. And over here we have a few 207s, and we have Gary's 308 SW as well. There's this 308 SW, so I get it on camera for him. So with the RCZ stand, welcome to our stand. Now this is the biggest stand at Pugfest, and there's place to look down. So we're going to go on the back row first, it's a little more quiet, and then we'll go down the front when we go through. So we're starting off with this absolutely beautiful facelift. Now you can really see the difference between the facelift and the pre-facelift models, and you can take your pick of what you prefer. Now that's actually an asphalt, which is like mine, but this will show what mine look like stock, and actually it's mad to even see another asphalt anyway.
I've only got the same colour.
But this one here, I love with these, which I don't have on mine, it has the black. You're not going to see too many of these with the black rear of the headlights. Yeah, this one has got a two-tone leather and is all in white, and he's even painted his badges to match the French logo, to match the French flag. So yeah, we've got a lot here. It's Custer's ass. There we are. So talking of ass, we've got the asphalt. His front's the same, it's just he hasn't got the grille.
The grill, and this bit's not painted in the asphalt.
No, it's chrome grille. So we've got an asphalt. We've got a nice, what looks like a HGI facelift. So we'll keep scrolling down here to the rest of them. So you'll see that this red is just gorgeous. I think it's the best colour in my opinion they do on these. It goes really well with the black headlights on that. That's an R. So look at those brakes, that would suggest it's an R, as well as the actual writing on the wheel. As we go round, you'll see it's got a fixed wing on the back to an exit. And these are really rare and not common to see, so I thought we'd get that on film anyway. Lovely car. And then inside here we have, you can see them, the bucket seats in there as well. So interestingly enough, next to it we have a GT line, which is only a limited batch they made, which basically has the same rear diffuser as the R. So it's got all the R stitching, but it's got stock seats, stock rear spoiler, but it's got the R diffuser on the back there as well. Looks nice with the technical wheels. There we are, we've got a black one. I think it's the only black one on stand. I thought black was quite common, but evidently it probably isn't. We've got this one here, which has got some funky hydro dipping on it. Hydro dripping runs up over the arches, down onto the wheels. It's got a little bit around the skin knob as well there. Underneath the scup panel there. So a lot of attention to detail. It's a very nice looking one. And over the end we've got a lovely grey. So on this part of the stand we have the back end of my RCZ asphalt. Then we have a lovely, it's like a molten orange. I think it's the only one here in this colour actually. I think there might be one more up on the front. But we'll walk around the front and have a look at these. I'm going to mention though, the decal on this I think is really cool. The French flag just blends down the side of the car really nicely. So we'll walk around the front and have a little look and see what we can see. So here's mine, which is the only RCZ, the lowered. So here's mine, which is only. So here's mine, the only lowered RCZ on the stand, as far as I'm aware. We'll walk down the rest of these now.
Yeah, to download.
This is really clean, this one. Super clean. Started some modifications on it as well. Nice facelift. Now, these wheels are just gorgeous. Just offsets the car really nicely. They are amazing. This one is really nice. The gloss black and matte wheels. Lovely. He starts the Peugeot Origins with the yellow lights. All the carbon fibre trim that runs around the car, so we'll do a nice walk around. We've got a strip down the centre, and those wheels I think are sweet as well. The carbon fibre runs onto the mirrors, down the sides, but it has actually got, as far as I'm aware, a genuine carbon fibre roof, which not many of these came with, which is great. Then as we walk around, you've got it on the cap. And you've got it on the rear with the quad exit. So I think that one is the only automatic we've got here as well. But again, it's in this really nice sort of orangey red. Looks superb. And as we go across, we've got this one. It's missing this front crash bar. Look at that completely debadged front on there. And he's actually got eyebrows that fit, unlike mine as well. They're all hanging off in multiple places. So,
You want to look in it, open it, great.
I'll look in it in a minute. Yeah, that's fine. I'm supposed to look inside it. And this one here, I just love the French flag he's put into the grille on there. Super sweet. So we're going to have a look inside of this one so we can see. Alright, Kirsten's just killed the tree by tripping over it. So we've got Stormtrooper helmets on there, you can't see them too well, but the theme does carry through into the car. And we'll go through. Have a look.
Take a look in the back seat.
Look at that, look. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's got his own little Stormtrooper family in the back there. There we are, I like his knob with the white inside there as well. It's cut the theme running through. It's got a nice little sat-nav unit there as well. That sits over the top.
iPad at sat nav.
So welcome to public car park spots. You're going to get a mixture of French and a mixture of awesomeness. So this is an actual Audi Quattro. I appreciate that. Such an amazing car. Look at that. So you're going to get to see some of the awesome cars here in this car park today. So we've got a couple of nice 205s. Nice little 306. As I said, there's a Fabia over there. There is always a Fabia, but there's also a GT, 508 GT SW. I always think they're sweet little steaks, to be honest with you. I think they're quite nice. We've got a Slam 3 Series, looking nice. Next to a GTI 6, looks impeccable. We've got a 306 HDI, 206 GTI, 205 as well. Saxo too. 306 SW. What a vibe. And here we've got another 306 with literally green wheels on. What a funky car. Got a black wrapped I don't know what that is. Seat. Is that Seat or Skoda thing? It is a Seat Me, I think it's called. Me Too wrapped. And we've got a lovely Volvo. Look at that. GTI Prestige. If you couldn't tell by the plate, we definitely have an Evo. We've got a lower 205 and we've got a lovely 205 cab over here as well. Mint, mate. Got a gorgeous M4, 1.9 GTI. We've got a 106 with the maddest ass set of tips ever seen in my life. AIDS, and we've got a GTI 180. Actually, we've got a hell of a lot of French cars here all of a sudden. A couple of 206s. Then we've got a 208 on the end of this road to finish off. RCZ GT. Person loves to be in the way. Not that it's a bad sight. And then we have a, what I think is a 5008 or a 3008. We've got a Golf R line. Why you'd buy one, I never know. Beautiful Shaguar. We love them. We've got a 205 with a moving sunroof as well, which is very rare for these cars. Absolutely gorgeous 106, beautiful with the white wheels. We've got a Quicksilver, super rare, and we've got another GTI in. I mean, these cars are just the cleanest cars, debadged as well, so clean. We've got a slight Agri spec looking D-Turb, beautiful, mate. And we've got ourselves a little Caterham as well, chilling out over here on the grass. 205 with a sunroof. And then this 208 is pretty cool. She's got a gunmetal half wrap down the rear side. Or just 306 there, look at that. Beautiful. Lovely car. Over this side we've got a 309. This looks lovely. We've got an AX Sport, super rare Citroens, never see them nowadays. And we even get the C2 in there for the love of it as well. Okay guys. James's 405. Lovely 406 coupe. This one's actually the only one I've seen with a spoiler on as well. So we've got another 405, looks sweet. We're going to roll up now all these 205s. Get the whole road here.
Yeah, no, that'd be more than
All mechanical stuff's okay on it.
aircon work and that.
I'm not sure if the aircon works, but the ABS works.
So guys, thank you very much for watching. You got to enjoy Peugeot Festival, sat down wherever you are right now, which is considerably cooler, I would imagine, than where we are today. It's been 30 degrees, as you can tell. I'm soaked through, but it's been an amazing day. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed a little bit of the French vibe and the experience of coming along with me. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next event video.